My favorite major, well, being American, probably the U.S. Women's Open.
It almost feels like it's the major out of the majors. That's the one that, if you ask me like which major you really want to win, I would say maybe I'll pick the U.S. Open.
And the first time I played CordeValle was actually in 2011 when they had the Fries.com event, the fall series for the PGA Tour. My husband was playing and they had a Monday Pro-Am and they asked me to play in it, so I got to play CordeValle. So it was pretty cool to play a course that the PGA Tour play, and now we have a U.S. Open there.
Just the first impression was, wow, this is a beautiful place, and obviously there's a winery there, so you can definitely get the California feel. But I love California, and I felt like really good vibes. I mean, I love the food there, so everything about it I enjoy.
The first time we played it, I didn't think it was too bad, and then I played it again, obviously getting a little bit closer to the actual event, and obviously they're growing the rough and making things a little bit narrower and speeding up the greens a little bit, so it's definitely going to be a great test. There's a couple really tight holes that you'll have to be careful on.
In most other courses that I played, it was almost like fairway and then fisky rough, like right there. But there was more fairway, some rough that I'm sure they will grow out, and then the trouble around it.
There's a par 3 that goes downhill, and then there's a par 4. It kind of goes over water. I believe it's going to be a 3-wood or a hybrid kind of shot, but it's definitely going to be a good test because it can kind of roll up the back and then roll back down to the pin. But if you get it up in the rough too far, you're in big trouble.
It's not suited for just one type of player. It's not for a long hitter or not for a straight hitter. I think it just balances it out, so I think that's why it could be very interesting by the end of Sunday.
I think it's a great course. I think it's very challenging. I know that with the USGA, they'll definitely move some tees up, pull some tees back, and grow the rough up, and it'll definitely be a good test of golf.